Check, 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 check. Goodest morning, goodest morning. Goodest morning, everybody paying attention and all that good stuff. My name is Silis. This is Silis Trades. Let me share my screen. I'm not gonna be doing a whole lot of trading today. It is NFP. It's the first Friday of the month. It's the 2nd of May. First Friday of the month. And the first Friday of every month is NFP, a very volatile trading day. You can get news updates from there are news events nearly every day that affect how price moves. Today is May 2nd, Friday. NFP, which is here, came out with some rather good dollar news. It's not crazy good, but it's good. It's 8:30 now. They came out at 7:30, along with unemployment rates and average hourly earnings for the month. And as you can see on gold 7:30, we had a big dive, continued to 8:15 when we had a big uptrend. Now we're coming back down. Very sporadic behavior, but that's because it's NFP. And then here at 7:30, we had that news hit, and in Nasdaq jumps to these ranges above here, and now at 8:30, we have it coming back down. So very unpredictable behavior, sporadic behavior, and a lot of shit that can just trap people. A lot of people like to get in before news drops with executions, and then they have a sell here because they saw a little dip, and then it jumps up. Come here. My son is doing a lot. My son's calling me, but I'm busy, boy. But yeah, we got NFP action coming. If I do anything, it'll be some small scalps. If I do anything at all, like here, I wouldn't be I would look to buy here on NAS because of this uh POC right here. And we're above this little um fair value gap here, so we could get a nice little continuation. But being so early at open, I'd rather just watch price behave as it wants to and stay safe. I had some little trades. We made about $75 this morning. Just playing around, scaling in slowly, seeing what price is wanting to do. So got gold here with the big dip at the news, and then pretty much continuing back to its upward trend that it had here. News did what it's supposed to do. It affected price. But we continue our regularly scheduled programming as gold continues the upward trend that it is obviously on. We did break this trend, but it would seem like we're coming back into it. We could sell, but that's the sporadic behavior of NFP. As soon as you think what you would normally believe to happen, price does the opposite. We do have, like I said, price did jump here on NAS, which is a great observation. Could have got in for that buy for sure, but it's also cool to stay safe. So give me 1 second. I thought I was sharing my. That's what happens every time. I be thinking I'm sharing my screen, and I'm not sharing my screen every time. All right, let me go back to what I was saying real quick. Like I said, here, forexfactory.com, non-farmers payroll. The forecast was 138, came out to actually 177. As you can see here on Forex Factory, it gives you measures, usual effect, frequency, why it's important, things of that nature, what it is, the source, the forecast, the actual. So you have a better grasp of what's really going on, why it's going on, and why it's affecting price. We had rather good news for dollar at 730 here on NAS. That caused a great jump to the top side, and now here at 830 we have some pullback. And I was here when I was discussing this POC, which is this orange line, and it was coming across here, and we were above this bullish fair value gap, and I said to buy here, and now look at where price is. Great call. Here on gold at 730 when the news dropped, we had price plummet to the downside, even though we are in this upward trend. And then at 830, price managed to make its way back up, and we're close to this trend once more. So news affected price for the moment that it came out, and now that we're back at open, which is at 830, we're heading back to where price was already headed to, was already ranging in this upward trend. But would it be NFP sporadic behavior could push it back down? You never know. So if I was to do anything, I would be waiting for after 845-ish to make any adjustments, any scale ins. But as of right now, keeping it safe. I did have that buy play I was thinking about making right there, and it did play out pretty well. But being correct is also a victory to me. So if price breaks below this POC once more on gold, maybe I might get in for a sell, possibly. But we have broken trend, and continuation of this break would be ideal. But I'm staying safe for now. I don't want to get bit. So just know the first Friday of every month is NFP, very volatile news day. And the week after is usually slow pace, but let's see what we got. May 5th is Monday. We have a little bit on Monday. Nothing Tuesday as far as our pairs go. And I like no news days. Price action tends to be a little cleaner on no news days. Then Wednesday, we've got some pretty impactful news later in the session. Federal fund rates, FOMC statements, but that's pretty much after I like to end my day in the session. Thursday, we got unemployment claims at 730. That's pretty volatile, high numbers. And then Friday, we don't have much. So the week after NFP tends to be a little lackluster, but it's always money to be made. And there goes that sell that I was talking about. So that was correct. Another win for just being correct. So let me handle something real quick. I'll be right back.
Is it good? Oh, you got french fries? Dang! You got eggies, strawberries, and wow. You got eggies. You gonna share some? That's yummy.
Yes.
Huh? That don't look like nothing.
All right, I'm back. As I said, hold on, let me share this. Go ahead. Like I said, still selling off on gold from that NFP right there. I would have targeted probably that low. Uh, we got Nasdaq still above this fair value gap, hitting this PLC. I might continue to buy up here, and it is. Do I want to get in on anything right now? Let me if we get down to here. I might get in for the buy. Yes. What was I about to do? Let me see something. Let me use my value area high indicator real quick. It's above that, so I didn't play any factors in there. Very sporadic behavior, very unnormal behavior. But that was a great play. I should have sold that. Like I said, I was going. It was just an idea, but it definitely panned out properly. As I said, to sell from this area here. And if we wanted to see what we might have gotten if we would have, this is gold. I might have put in maybe. Let's just say I put in 5 micros. Take profit, stop loss. We'll put a sell limit. At the point I've claimed right there. And if we had, I'm sorry, put this sell limit there, and we about to take profit here. That's a good $690. It's coming down to that point. Yeah, that would have been a nice play. Putting our stop loss at the top of the previous candle. Yeah, that would have been a great play. We got NAS dropping close to this POC, which I wouldn't mind buying from here if it gets there. It's dipping. Dippy, dip, 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 dip. But as you can see, it went up, down, down, all the way back up. Now we're going all the way back down. So it's not a very safe environment to be trading in, especially if you're a novice to this. Even if you're a seasoned vet in the trading game, NFP is always unfriendly. So the market's unfriendly in general. So but mostly just observing today. It's good to just observe. Taking like I'd had 2 great trade ideas. They played out perfectly as I assumed. Great strategy, back testing. That's all it is. Like to see our price. I mean, it already reacted pretty well here. Got gold jumping back up. So Yeah, man. There's very uncertain behavior. We got some articles we could read. Gold futures are higher after better than expected U.S. payrolls increase in April. Long-term worries about, okay, I don't know what that's happening there. Long-term worries about macroeconomic uncertainties have been a source of strength on gold in the forecast published this week. The World Gold Council said investment money will continue to flow into gold heading through the second half of the year. Investments to continue to gather pace on near-term stagflation risks, medium-term recession risk, elevated stock bond correlations, and expected acceleration in U.S. deficits and continued geopolitical tensions, according to WGC. Gold is up 1.3% to around 32.63 troy ounce, which is cool for gold. But it also dipped because of news. But with that article in mind, we know that gold is most likely to continue this upward trend based off what we just read. Based off this trend, we can go to a higher time frame. Um, we are bouncing off this area here. Um, putting in a small one here. Just to see how price reacts. We got this POC, so I'm thinking we get a little jump. Hopefully back to this trend. We'll see. Can we get a little push here? Sporadic behavior, like I said, you never know what price is going to do. It could be doing exactly what you think, and then go the other way. What's Nas doing? Nothing. Yeah, they just want to move slow as hell. That's not cool. That's not gravy. That's not groovy at all. Should have sold it. Huh? You still jump up. Anything's possible. Can't be afraid of a little drawdown. Anyway, I'm not liking that too much. Yeah, I should have stayed away. Mm, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Another clap this one. Yeah. Might be taking a loss here. But that happens. This will be my only trader today. Should have sold it. What am I thinking? Tripping. I'm tripping. Definitely should have sold it. Not afraid to take a little loss here though. Think I'm gonna close this. Two good ideas, one not so good idea. But my first idea was what's playing out right now was that sell from this POC right here, which is what I should have stayed in. Should have stayed with that idea. Take a smaller loss here, but like I said, NFP very sporadic behavior. It's better to just stay away. Like I said, move that because I think we might get a little push here to the upside. Just move this here. Um, see what Nas is doing. It's falling a bit still above this fair value gap. Getting a little bit of a push to the upside here on gold. I'm hoping it continues. I probably could have waited to get down here. A little sporadic. This little what's the word I'm looking for? I just jumped the gun earlier. Can't find the word I'm looking for. It's much smaller loss, isn't it? Could hit profit possibly. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, like I said, novice, seasoned, pro, professional, NFPs, but they just go read a book, shit like that. Take a walk. is an area of concern, and we're not too far from it. I would love for the price to jump up from here. That would be great. I really should have waited till it was down here and then bought in. Would have been a much better entry point. But it's starting to go our way now. A little patience. A little patience. Definitely could have had a better execution on this though. Definitely could have had a better execution on this. That's not good. I'm not taking much of a loss either way here. But definitely could have had a better entry on this. It would have been so much better had I got in down here. I'm tripping. I'm not even doing what I'm about to be doing yet, baby. I'm just observing. It ain't nothing crazy. When did I get out for one? When did that happen? Oh, it got me out. That's fine. Little $200 loss for the day. I'm not trading anymore at all. But that's just the sporadic behavior of NFP. I just wanted to see that. I don't know. I should have sold that. I'm tripping. I know. I know. Beautiful entry right there. This is where I should have bought from. My phone is about to die. Look at the sporadic behavior. I'm gonna take my boys to the park after they eat. Enjoy my day. So sporadic. You say what?
Do you need anything about me?
No, baby. Thank you though. See, I'm done. I'm done. That's why I don't trade. I had a nice little cushion on my shit. I could lose 500 for the day. It's fine. But that's full. I'm straight. Every time I get in, they do the opposite. Every time. Not fucking with it. And it's 9 o'clock, which is a manipulative hour as well. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna buy back up from this area. And what I do? Sold it. What a champion. Yeah, so managed to lose a good 400. You know, because I didn't have something on just now, so I had to turn that on. So sporadic. It's ridiculous. Smell coffee. I smell coffee. It's doing everything that I be thinking, and I do the opposite sometimes. I'm not fucking with NAS because it seems to just be stuck right now in the upper trend. Our initial sale here at this POC was what was is what needed to occur, and I did. Some nonsense. Definitely could have had that. Should have had that. Everything I said is what's going on. I'm buying from here, selling from here. I like to see our price reacts here again. Or if it breaks back into this trend like we thought earlier. Not sure why I got into this. I'm just doing dumb shit just cause. I'll take that. I'll take that. Take our loss down a little bit. But it's best to just scalp on NFP days if you can find those entries like we did find that one and that one. It's all good though. Manipulative hour. So if I do anything further, it will be at the 10 o'clock hour. So for now, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to reevaluate myself and my trading strategy with this day and the weekend and Monday come back even stronger. Uh, took a little loss, nothing crazy, 300. Was 4. We managed to break it down a little bit. We did have those. Let me show my screen again. We did have those good great ideas at the POC here. Could have sold it all the way down here, and then it was stuck above this bullish fair value gap where we said to buy, and it did that. I was dumb enough to do the opposite. In the beginning of NAS, we did have this jump up, stayed above bullish fair value gap, but right now we're kind of just stuck, it would seem. So, but this is the 9 o'clock hour, which is a very, very manipulative hour. So be careful if you're trading. I just want to see what I could do. $300 loss. I'll probably make that back in triple later today or Monday. Yeah, man. NFP. Be careful. Be strategic. If you are trading, be cautious. Manage that risk. My name is Silis. This is Silis Trades. We'll be back again Monday live. Yeah, nothing crazy today though. $300 loss. That's nothing really. Our ideas played out pretty well. I just kind of faulted on my execution. But if I return to the market, I will go live again. If I do, it'll be in an hour. So, but like I said, NFP had these POCs. We had breaking of trend, which would have been a good sell from here with that news. And then once we jumped back up selling from this POC down to this fair value gap and then buying back up. As of right now, we seem to be stuck uh, with this manipulative hour coming in. New bullish fair value gap on NAS forming. So yeah, man, nothing much. Our trade ideas did work out properly in the beginning, so strategy does hold water, but my execution was off. So for now, I'm gonna call it a day. Give me some coffee, give me some food, and then come back see if we can find some more setups. If we do, we'll think about taking them as NFPs. So maybe not. If I do come back, I'll be trying to make a good 2,500 and ending my day. So if I do, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know. Until then, stay safe. We'll see you Monday. My name is Silas. This is Silas Trades. You have a good one.